How's it going, everybody? I am way overdue for some roster reviews. It's been almost 2 months. I know I always say it's been a while because it is getting more and more to be quite a while in between reviews. First player we're reviewing is Darth Venom 666. They're in this guild, wherever that is. 9.2 million GP. Said they started in March or April of 2022, so about 3 years old. And back when they requested over a year ago. Gosh, that's sad. On my part. They were working on Executor, Slicker, and JML. So they probably have most of that focused on Grand Arena and TW. So they have not hesitated to buy Lightspeed bundles. So on the ship's front, I see we have Scythe. So at least some old Conquest units are up and running. Mark 6 is 4-star. Malevolence, Profundity, Executor, Negotiator, all that stuff. Let's just do the obligatory checks on Collector Republic. How is this still happening? I mean, no developed Marauder at all, so sad. Empire, decently developed. What was their fleet rank? 15. Okay, as long as you're able to climb with Executor, I don't think you need to push real hard for Leviathan. However, it is going to cap your Grand Arena potential. Rhodium 2, for a roster this size, probably could push it to Kyber in the lower tiers. At least 4. Probably 3. If you really work towards it. Because you got 5 GLs. You got all 4 of the first ones. You got Jabba. So it means we're missing JMK, Lord Vader, and Leia, and Ahsoka, which Ahsoka, don't worry about pushing 4 super fast. Her lifter is the best thing about her team, and he is good with Rey. Not seeing Ezra, so I guess the Conquest units aren't at the tip of the spear. Another good way to check those Ufu, because a lot of them are Ufus. Malicos, anybody? No Malicos. Got Maul. No Cat. Oh no, we do have Cat. So, I don't think you need to wait for JMK to work on Cat. I mean, if nothing else, you throw her on a Rey team as long as they're like, no, Rey's a Nufu, so like that activates this. Well, can't see the full leveled up ability, but you get 50% offense, crit damage, health, defense for the whole team. So work on her even if you don't want her. Heck, use her with Seer and Cal and whatever, and Maul. I don't know. Use her. She's really good and flexible. The only reason people only use her with the JMK is that's probably her best spot because he resets her insta kill, but she is good almost anywhere. So don't sleep on her. Traya has the Omicron and Savage. We still have Gear 12 on Nihilist. That's probably acceptable for a while. I mean, I don't know what you're really pushing for. Darth Bane, excellent. So that's the one Conquest unit we need to have above all else. We do have Rated Dark Side Vision, so maybe just a more recent completionist of Conquest and is still working on those somewhat older ones. With a 3-year-old account, probably weren't up and running on Conquest by the time Malicos was coming out. I don't know when it came out. 2020. It was 2023 at some point. Maybe you had the chance. Maybe you had the chance to get Malicos. I don't know. I just didn't. Jedi. I mean, pretty complete Jedi except for the Conquest unit, Ezra, and JMK. Oh. So a big correction to make. You really need Padawan, Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. Anything that's getting you more resources needs to be higher priority because it leads to everything else getting done faster, no matter what it is. Because those key resources coming from the assault battles are huge. Let's check Night Sisters. So this is probably good for at least challenge tier 2 with normal Night Sisters. I do think you need to think about Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Peridia, and Enoch for the other Peridia Patrol, and then Great Mothers just to gel it all together. While you're at it, might as well work on Morgan, and then you're just a couple steps away from Balin. So kind of a nice step ladder there of value. But highest priority, I'd say, is Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Which, do you have Queen Amidala? Not seeing her. So I need Queen Amidala, so not an egregious oversight because you don't have that full team, but still, even without her, those two, it's just two characters. Kind of a Relic 7, Relic 9 if you're ambitious, and then they're going to keep paying off forever. What else do we got? Rebels, because Leia is omitted. And Leia is a character I would like. I think every player should prioritize as an early Galactic Legend just because she's so good. And an account like this, you can fill in all the gaps. Like, there's enough there that can take care of pretty much anything. But, you know, Leia's so good, so keep that in the distance. But I would go for the extra resources first. Her special event is not that big a deal. It is some extra resources. That's not the main impetus to push for her. Jabba's just kind of chilling at requirement level investment. Skip Zeta is worth a slap on. It really helps out the team as long as you're using him on the team. I guess if you run Boba and Embo, you're not going to really care. Do you have Reva? That's nice. Sort by what's your Datacron investment? Probably need to dive into Datacrons a little bit more. You have plenty that is making use of them. Plenty. Looking for glaring omissions. Nothing huge yet, except for Bad Batch, which I already pointed out. Like OG Bad Batch. Yeah, I mean, nothing that I'm gonna like wag my finger at. I mean, Rex. But I mean, yeah, pretty good at prioritizing. I don't see why you shouldn't go for those new assault battle teams. And then let's check out the mods. See the overall quality. Slicker fastest, love it. Plus 186 for 579. It's not bad. Core damage, yep. Good overall schema. What's the protection at? That's good. Over 150k. At Relic 9 is definitely solid. And it's okay speed. You could definitely find more speed somewhere. Yeah, he's alright. Java not as concerned with offense and health. Pretty standard. That's a good health pool for an offense set. Wow, that's really nice. I like it. That's health. It's health. It's health. All the primaries are in health, which makes sense. I mean, because so a set bonus for health. If you get 2 sets, so 4 mods, you're getting 20% health. The 2 primaries of offense, or 2 sets of offense, so the 4, it's 1 set, but 4 mods for offense gives you 15% offense, and then 2 primaries is just a little bit over that. But 2 primaries of health gets you 32%. So the primaries of health are a lot better than the primaries of offense, and then even though the sets of health, you're getting a higher percentage than you are of offense. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I like the health. I like the offense set health primary. I guess, in short, is what I'm trying to say. So the Eternal want chunky enough to survive. I like kind of the 200k threshold and like 500 speed at least, because you need some speed on him. March 8, I don't know if she needs to be super the fastest anymore. I mean, that is good for her as long as you have use of it. You probably do in a Rhodium. Plus 169 on Darth Revan, definitely quite fast. Grand Inquisitor, I guess. I mean, Radis, I don't think needs to have this top speed allocation. That's not super fast, but he has a lot of base speed. But yeah, are you still using him? Then keep his speed. Otherwise, kind of take some of it away. Because you don't have Lord Vader. At least with my roster, I use Piet with Lord Vader a lot, so I do like to keep some speed on him. But Resistance here of Finn. I guess this is a pretty not super deep mod pool. It's not like super shallow, but like this is the cutoff for 300 speed characters. It's 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 10 characters, so insanely deep. Good, we got protection, got some speed. I like crit damage on him myself as well, because sometimes I use him under Jedi. Revan looks pretty slow. Yeah. You want the most out of Revan, which you're still in a position where you can use Revan lead to great effect. You want more speed on him. Starkiller Relic 5 is a little light. I'd bump him at least up to Relic 7. This mod setup is, it's not bad. I think you want more health just because of his Star Destroyer. I mean, that's a good health mod. I mean, consider a health department. I don't know. I can't say for sure when it, because each option's gonna be good here and there. Malgus is good. That's slow. Yes, lots of health. You do want some speed on him so we can get around to that hit more than once. Then lots of health. I do think crit damage on him is a good idea, and probably more offense. Like, you probably just want... Don't go in predetermining which set you want between health and offense, because each set can have good values of the other kind. I mean, I think you want crit damage here with your highest health secondary. Yes, I think, yeah, health primary with the highest offense percentage. Secondary, you have that also has speed. For this one, I wouldn't settle for no offense. Same with this, I wouldn't settle for no offense on it. This one, this is great because you have lots of health. You can't get offense percentage secondary, so that one's awesome. So, I mean, halfway there to a pretty superb Bane. And Malik, yeah, it's kind of whatever. All right, let's call it quits on this one. Thank you so much for letting me take a look, and sorry for the super long wait. Next up, we got PatriarchySS, 8.3 million GP, started in early 2018, so an old account, but said they took a break after Malik's release, which was mid 2019, back in February, March 2023, so nearly a 4-year break. Looks like they achieved their goals that they put in over a year ago when they requested a review, because they were looking at Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Luke, and Profundity, which they have, focused on GAC. And they said they're free to play, so let's see if they have succumbed to the allure of any Lightspeed bundles. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, you're not technically free to play fully anymore. And no immediate indication of that. I'll have to check the First Order faction. But yeah, Profundity and Executor, very nice. What's their Sith looking at? I wonder what's their Fleet Arena rank. I forgot to do that. 19. So, definitely climbable. I mean, my main falls to 19 all the time, so they're probably climbing pretty high. And that does involve, you know, Mark 6. So I guess probably it doesn't matter too much whether you have a Relic Sith Empire Trooper for that counter or not. So, that's fine. I mean, I think Leviathan is worth chasing for sure. But if you're getting one in Fleet Arena, that's the big reason to push for it. So if you're making it work, that's okay. I wanted to check First Order to see if we have a Relic 3. They may have bought that bundle, because usually there's no reason to bump up Special Forces to 5, except for that Datacron. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe they didn't buy it. Galactic Republic, obligatory check. Marauder, I don't know what it is, like, feels like 90% of the players that request reviews from me never listen to the 100% of the reviews I've done since Marauder came out and worked on their OG Bad Batch. They just don't do it. I don't know. I don't get it. It's like a broken record. They wait till I get to their review and tell them to do it, because I told someone else to do it, so they didn't worry about doing it themselves. Tiny Receptor, I think that's fine. You can just have it sit in the back. It's just a means to get TIE Defender in faster, so this is all right. And that's it for ships. GLs, ooh, only 2, and still in Erodium 2, like our last account I reviewed. We got Ras, we do have Bane, we do have Queen Amidala, we do have Ezra Exile, and Ray Darkside Vision. So Maliko's Conquest is going great, which is a huge credit to any account once they get to 4 million. They do have the potential to unlock these new Conquest characters in 6 months. It's going to be hard to say, yeah, in 6 months. It's going to be hard to do it in 3 months, in 3 iterations of the Conquest without a super broad roster, but everyone can do it in 6 months if they're dedicating themselves well to it. So this player is doing very well, staying ahead of that. This is a very like new roster. Like a lot of these characters are still in vogue. They're still really strong, not outdated at all. So I'm liking it. It really selective with GLs. I don't know if these would be. I don't know when I'd recommend these two as first GLs, but maybe I don't know. I got Malik, do have Darcher, Malkavian 2, although albeit a weak one. Look at first order for signs that. Yeah, I couldn't really tell you if they bought the pack or not. It's possible that they either bought the pack to get him to Relic 5 or they did it for the Datacron. You know, some engagement Datacron, so it's not out of the question that they did do it for that reason. I mean, Leia and Jabba, they're really highly recommended just as strong GLs. That could easily vault you into Kyber. No progress towards Leia, really. No real progress. No progress at all towards Jabba. And those are the two recommended first GLs for me. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. That if I recommend it for a brand new player that has nothing, I pretty much recommend it for you. I did see Master Qui-Gon. We have Padawan Obi-Wan. You definitely don't need this Omicron for him, the Obi-Cron, because you're killing it in Conquest. So good job. Interested to see how Drew Costanu is. I have no idea. Cat. Sad to see her a little weak, but you actually probably might not have a good place for her. She doesn't fit with Queen Amidala. There's anti-cat clauses in Queen Amidala's kit. You're not really running another standard Galactic Republic team. Scoundrel. You could put her with Dash, honestly. I mean, Dash is pretty nice. And you could put her with Seer. So actually, that's kind of interesting to me. So Seer, Malicos, Cal, Crew. Maybe leave out Fulcrum. Oh wait, no. Does Cat only boost light side allies? Gosh, I think it's only light side allies. So maybe that's nothing because it's all about Malicos there. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is an account that's not really capitalized to utilize Cat yet. I don't know. Nice sister. This I would recommend working on, and it seems like you probably are, because Peridea is at 7 stars, Night Trooper's at 7 stars, Gear 10. That means you've sunk some Kyra Tech in. Great Mothers I want to get up to help out with not only the Peridea Patrol, but use those Peridea boys to get done your Secrets and Shadows. What else are we looking at? Just trying to think of important factions. Jedi, pretty solid. Mace, it's, I think working on Mace for the purpose of the endurance is probably a good idea, because that ship can counter basically everything you need it to. Leviathan and Executor. Depending on the comp, it's easy or hard. But with that Leviathan, yeah, I think endurance is worth working on as well. But anyway, this is not a bad account. I think it's pretty well thought out. Let's check out. Actually, let's try to look at the mods a different way. Just look at the most powerful, because speed. The game is moving away from speed as the be-all end-all. That's great protection. Pretty slow though. That's pretty much Kylo. 149. Pretty slow. I mean, quick damage triangle is good. Gas, we got good protection. Decent speed. I'd expect. No, that's good protection. Amaras, not a big deal. Bookdown, how you doing? A lot of offense and health. Oh, too slow. Gotta ratchet it up. Give her better quality mods. I mean, she's someone you want to get 6 dots on as soon as you can and not have... Oh, oof. I can't look anymore. That's bad. Ezra. Also pretty neglected, given how important he is. Just more stats in general. Just more of everything. So this is what I expected. Like, the older the character is, the more chance there is that this guy is devoted. A lot of mod resources to him. This is pretty good Luke. I mean, yes, I agree with protection focus on him because he has such a good base protection. And it's easier to come by. Good offense. So good Giant Luke. Bane, looking for lots of health. Great damage. I like this one. Yeah, I think there's a good combo of some good offense and good health. For Relic 7. That's good. Malicos. I want to see all 6 dots on this guy. He deserves them. I want to see... So, right idea, kind of bad execution. This actually might be worth slicing because it does have the right primary and 2 secondaries. Just level it up to the purple or gold. Start rolling off of potency onto like recalibrating it, and that's a good base mod. What else is really important? Oh, Malik. I mean, just pure protection. Yeah. I do want to check like, who's their fastest. 336. He does not need to be your fastest character. Revan is good to have super fast. Qui-Gon, I mean, I guess for the raid you kind of want him fast, but in the raid you want offense on him because he is a good damage dealer. Alright, well, that's enough for this one. I mean, really good on the farming and the conquest, staying on top of that. Need some more GLs, need better mods. Need to work on those assault battle teams, those newer ones. But yeah, overall not bad at all. Okay, last account for today is Max Powers, started in October 2022. So not even 3 years old yet, but they are already 10.6 million GP. Said they buy the Conquest Pass each month and Lightspeed bundles, focused on Grand Arena and TW. They put a whole huge path of their priorities, and this was over a year ago. So let me see. The last thing was Profundity. They do have that, so I'm going to assume they have most of their goals done. It was Slicker, Zori, Grievous, Gas, JMK, Inquisitors, Java, Bad Batch, Jedi Revan, JML, JKTK. Okay. They really laid it out there. Did they do Bad Batch? Yes. Good job. And a good endurance too. Yes. I love it. Yeah. Very nice. What's their lead? Kyber 2 for 10 million GP. That's pretty much the best you could hope for with how Kyber is set up right now. So, bravo. Well done. So, I think this might just be a praise session. I mean, yes, there's help with Lightspeed bundles and everything to cut some of the tough mountain climbing out, but still playing well is playing well. Not really close to Leviathan at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs, missing Leia, Assad, Ahsoka, and Lord Vader. So Ahsoka, Lord Vader, don't fault you for it. Leia, probably should be thinking about it. Let me check real quick datacrons. So they are definitely engaging in datacrons, which you can kind of assume based on the high Kai replacement. Malicos, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Relic 9, very nice. We do have Ezra, Cat. So this is Conquest Unit Central. Cat, Ben Solo. Well, just a lot of newer, valuable characters up here. Queen Amidala, Bo-Katan, Seer. So this is great. From when I see Bane, Callenbreck, Omicron. I even have that TW one. It's so good. Okay. Gungans looks like. Yeah, full Gungans. I saw Rex and Relic. So maybe Leia's on the way. Relic 8 R2. There's Drogan. The made-up man. Oh, he doesn't have any work on him. But still, I mean, yeah, Leia, high priority for sure. Huge pat on the back for having Duel of the Fates all the way done. Cat with JMK. Awesome Queen Amidala team. Gas is languishing. That's an oversight. I think you need to work on Gas. You don't have to even work on the Fire First clones. If you really don't want to, just throw him with JMK, and it is definitely a boost to the team. Because, yeah, you don't have any Zetas on these Fire First clones, so... And then, you know, if you just look at him, just pretend he's like a... If it's Zeta's holding you back, pretend he's a normal Jedi. Don't worry about his lead. Don't worry about the basic. Just get like Hero with No Fear and Chosen One to prevent crits from attacking a turn. I forget which one does it, but Sith. Let's check. Darth Revan, level 1. I don't like that. And then obviously no Malik, but there's Relic Bastille Shan Fallen. We do have Malgus. I don't get that. I guess, from my own reasoning, the way you could... Now, what do you got against Knights of the Old Republic? There's nothing holding you back from unlocking Malik right away if you just work on Darth Revan. So I think that's huge oversight. Jedi Revan, I mean, even if you're not running a JKR-led team, he's a really good support for JML, and you have him... And then you can save a Zeta by not doing his lead. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, they're all still good. Technically, as long as you have Jedi and Luke and like Yoda and stuff, you're maxing out Ground Ward easily. Nice sister. Yeah, working on this presumably for the assault battle. I think that's really good. Probably have at least challenge tier 2, possibly challenge tier 3 done on Night Sister 1, with the Relic 7 DACA and Relic other Night Sisters, so all good there. I mean, the resource income is pretty much optimized. I'd say Apo 4-star, year 11. You slap some Zetas on, you're looking at it and get a few more shards to 5 stars. You're looking at a possibility of getting that tier 2 done on that era battle currently. I mean, there's a very short window. But yeah, like curious omissions. Like, what do you have against like Darth Revan and Jedi Revan? I don't get it. So yeah, in case it's not clear, I don't think you should be skipping these old legendaries once you have them and just not developing them. Like, I get some people get caught up and stuck with all these new conquest units, working them up. But they don't all... I mean, Jedi Revan doesn't even require Chirotech. I mean, maybe you're crunch for Zetas, but you don't need Omicrons. I mean, they're kind of a dying breed of awesome characters that don't require any Omicrons that aren't GLs. So, yeah, I think working on them is a must. Leia is a high priority as well. Let's look at the mods. Slicker, fastest. That's not too bad, not too shabby. Ray, looking for lots of offense and health. Not crazy impressive health or offense, but I guess both are fine. That is a Relic 9. I guess basic. Yeah, no, basic. I guess basic. No, not basic. This. What is this? Zeta do? Oh. Maybe they are strapped for Zeta. There's only 4 on JML. So I guess those are the 2 to skip if you're gonna do it. What's his? It's okay. It's kind of middling on both speed and the protection pool. Ezra. It's decent speed and decent setup. He kind of is a jack of all trades. You just give him some stats here and there, and he's gonna be all right. Mace, kind of the same thing. Just give him some stats somewhere, and he makes use of them one way or another. Star Killer. Some speed, got some health, good offense. cat. Speed, really fast. You want her. Good damage. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, this player definitely like. Well, that's trash. That's you know, she's not someone you just want taking no turns. So I think reprioritize her higher immediately. This instant. I guess he's good with damage. I still have the offense modding on him. Bane, I keep looking at. Yeah, that's good health and decent speed. I like crit damage, and there's barely any offense on him, so I don't like that. Because the offense is important. It's better than the last guy, that's for sure. I think there's more stats to be had. I mean, offense is fine. I think you want health there. Because at least in 3v3, she doesn't really get her protection back, but she does get her health back. How you doing with him? Kind of slow, but I don't know where you're using him. Just Phoenix, probably. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. But pretty good account. Pretty good accounts all around. I mean, this account is like getting all the new stuff, new resource acquisition means, but I still think it's kind of slacking on those older classic legendaries, which I don't think you should skip altogether. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time, whenever that is.